kid, we used to go cross country all the time, and we had a 57 Chevrolet wagon. And they used to advertise for a shaving cream company. It was called Burma Shave. But they used to put little slogans on the side of the road. You know, they would say like, don't stick your neck out too far. And then you'd wait like 4 miles. And it would say, or it might go home. And then you wait another 4 miles and it would say, in another man's car. But it kept you, you know, interested. But when I saw the name Burma Shave, I was like 4 or 5, I thought, well, that must be the name of the town. And so I was constantly asking my parents, when are we getting to Burma Shave? That's all I wanted to know. And then I knew one day when I grew up that I wanted to live in Burma Shave.
Tattoo, turn the gun, little blue, scroll across the shoulders of a dying town, took the one-eyed jacks across the railroad tracks, and the scar on his belly pulled a stranger passing through. He's a juvenile delinquent, never learned how to behave. But the cops, they never think to look in Burma Shave. The road was like a ribbon, and the moon was like a bone, and he didn't seem to look like any guy she'd ever known. He kinda looked like Father Granger with his hair slicked back. She said, I'm a sucker for a girl. I love fellas in cowboy hats. And how far you going? Said depends on what you mean. I'm only stopping here to get some gasoline. I guess I'm going that way, just as long as it's paved. And I guess you'd say I'm on my way to Burma Shave. So with her knees up on the glove compartment, she took out her barrettes and her hair spilled out like rugby. And she popped her gum and arched her back. Marysville ain't nothing but a white spot in the road. Some nights my heart pounds like thunder. I don't know why it don't explode. Cause everyone in this stinking town has got one foot in the grave. And I'd rather take my chances out in Burma Shave. He said, Presley's what I go by. Now why don't you change the station? Count the green elevators in the rearview mirror. Mister, anywhere you point this thing has gotta beat the hell out of the sting of going to bed with every dream that dies here every morning. So drill me a hole with a marble pole. Jump in my parole like a fugitive tonight. Why don't you have another swig? Pass that card if you're so brave. 'Cause I wanna get there before the sun comes up in Burma Shave. The spiderweb crack and the Mustangs scream, and the smoke from the tires and the twisted machine. Just a nickel's worth of dreams. It was all that they could save. It was swindled from them on the way to Burma Shave. The sun hit the derrick and cast a bat-wing shadow. It was up against the corridor on the shotgun side. When they pulled her from the wreck, they said she still had on her shades. They say that dreams are